happens better, okay? So just 1 minute. Please present yourselves in the breakout room, and after that you can follow the questions or you can talk about whatever you think. Be free. The important is having fun, right? Just 1 minute. And that is it. Please accept the invitation. Hello. So guys, sorry, I put you in another room when I bring you back because I forgot to delete the room, but it worked. So let's start introducing ourselves. Wesley, can you start, please?
Yeah, sure. Hello, guys. My name is Wesley William. I have 29 years old. I live in Porto Alegre City. It's south of Brazil. I am here on TNT like 2 months, like I said before. My English improved a lot, my confidence as well. So I keep here improving. I am a data engineer. In my free time, I like to work in my projects, and I like to play games as well on the computer. So that's it.
Amazing, amazing. Nice to meet you, Wesley. And about you, Luis, can you introduce yourself now?
Yeah, I can. Just a minute. I'm Luis Souza. I'm 18 years old. 18. Oh, yeah, just a minute. 18, yeah, 18. Yeah, 18. I was confusing with 12. I'm 18 years old. I'm 18 years old and I'm estudante. How can I say estudante?
Student.
Student, yeah. I'm a student of electrical engineering in Ceará. I'm in Ceará too.
Fortaleza?
Não, eu saí de lá. I get out of there. I'm in Maracanã here.
Maracanã, all right.
Yeah, I live in Fortaleza. I lived in Fortaleza, studied in CMCB, the school of firefighters, and now I go to the gym every day and study English and just this. Thank you.
Okay, nice to meet you too. And about you, Gabriel?
Hello, everyone. I'm Gabriel. I'm from Rio. I'm 28 years old. I'm a software developer. I've been here in TALKNTALK since April this year. So I'm here to improve my English, of course. Everybody here. So that's it. And the free time, I like to play FPS games, So I like so much to actually every day I play because I'm not I forgot the word for example that I'm dismotivated for to study every day, so sometimes I I try a solution for to the games. So that's it.
Yeah, I understand you. We need some fun, some moments of
Yes.
action, and that's it. I understand you. And about you, Nayara, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Nayara. I am 30 years old. I live in Joinville, Santa Catarina. I am married and I don't have children. I have 2 dogs. I have a degree in administration. I am a financial analyst, but I'm not working. I'm looking for a job. And let me see. In my free time, I like to travel. I like to travel with my dogs, and I like to play chess. I love studying English, but actually, the only thing that I love to study, it's English, because the the other things I don't like to study, and I think is that.
Guys, I need to be honest. I hate to study English, really. I hate to watch classes, and learning like grammar rules. Oh my God, I hate this. I really
I
hate.
love grammar. I love, because
Ah,
every time that I learn something new, it's like, I don't know. I can overcome my my fears, because in the past I was really afraid about the learn a new language. So now that I can do this, and I really like the grammar, and I like to pronunciation and these things.
Oh my God, good for you, because I hate this. I think it's because I spent so much time in going to traditional courses and just learning grammar rules every day. And oh my God, I don't like. Nowadays, I stop it to watch classes, and I'm just practicing here on Talk and Talk, talking with you, and that's it. Go ahead. Philip posted a video on Instagram these days saying that English is boring, and I totally agree. Totally agree, because for me, English, the language is not boring, but studying English is I don't like. Anyway, let's start with the questions, right? Question number 1. For you, being alone is a punishment or an opportunity, and why? Can you start, Nayara?
Yes. Well, I love being alone. I think it's because I like to be with only the people that I like it. I think it's because I am a serious person, and I don't like jokes all the time. And I think it's for that I have difficult to make relationships, because I am very suspicious. So I prefer to be alone than to be with bad company. I think it's because that, I like to be with myself. I think it's easier and I feel good. And for me, I think it's an opportunity. It's our opportunity to learn about yourself too, in this thing. So yeah.
Yes, I understand you. And about you, Gabriel?
So actually, every day I'm alone every day. So I'm not usually to go to another place. For example, I'm very every day in my bedroom and my computer. So it's a routine. So for me, it's not a punishment and opportunity. It's a normal life for me. So a real situation. For example, my father is very animado for to go to parties, do party in my house, for example. So sometimes he go outside for the backyard for to do barbecue, for example. Maybe every week, more or less. Yeah. So it's very, very crazy. So it's together with my family, but I don't like this. I one day of the month, more or less, it's okay. But every day, every weekend, it's not weekend. Weekend, I believe that is so very complicated for me to associate. But I'm living here in my with the house in house, so I have to keep in my mind and continue, because so for me is, I don't know, is my normal life, so I like to be alone, I believe.
Yeah, it's too much, right? Every weekend.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
very
And
bored.
yeah. And about you, Wesley?
I think it's an opportunity, because you can just learn about yourself. I think Nayara said that, right? And you can just work in your goals and achieve your goals and improve your career, studying new technologies. So that's it. I think you can focus. You can have more focus. You don't have distractions. But in another way, if you have someone on your side that she are with you, like helping you, or have the same interest, same interest, and work with you to improve their self together, I think it's another opportunity as well. So that's it.
Yeah, that's a good point. Good point of view. And about you, Luis?
I like it. I think that both extremes are bad. It's good to relationship when relationship to girlfriend or boyfriend. If you have a all day contact, your relationship will cool down so fast. You cool down so fast. In my case, I to me don't cool down, but the girl and the other people, for example, to you, if you have a boyfriend, to uh, although although to you don't cool down, for him cool down. Uh, we have the control, but the other people uh, are so influenciado. I don't know how to say influenciado. They are so influenced by uh, bad. How can I say unimportant things? But to me, no. So to friendship don't make difference. You have I have a best friend by 10 for 10 years. I have other of 5 years, but girlfriend I I saw that cool down if you have a contact all day. So have a contact day yes, days no is good. And my family, we see all contact every 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 events like Christmas, Carnival, and we ever have contact. It's good this because if you ever family is difficult. Ever have a conflict, a strife. So you like them, but from distance. You like them from distance. Is in my vision, and this is. But if you had uh, you have non-contact with people, you begin is scientific search. You begin to think, I'm better than all. I'm better than all. Your ego grow up, and this is bad for you. All both extremes are this bad.
All right, all right. In my case, guys, I consider in my case, I consider myself as an introvert person, you know. So I really like to be alone, and especially because I work with the public, so I spend all my day dealing with people. So when I arrive in my home, I just be in silence. I just be quiet. You know, I don't have patience to talk anymore because I spend all my day talking with people, and I really like to be alone. For me, I can think, I can, you know, enjoy my company. For me, it's amazing because I can think of my life, and for me, it's a really good opportunity to you know, ask about your thoughts, your patterns of your life, and building your self knowledge and something like this. And I really like to stay alone. But sometimes I really like company too. I like physical touch too. When I am with my boyfriend, for example, I think it's depend of the person. We cannot live in alone in the world all the time, you know, all day, every day. But we like company depending of the person. For me, it's like this. And for my family, sometimes it's really hard because I live with my mom and my aunt, and both of them they has more than 60 years, so they thought is so different of mine, you know, their lifestyles is so different, and sometimes we have discussions, we have problems about the lifestyle, but that's it. It's like, Gabriel, I am living with them. I am in their houses. I have to respect, and that's it. But I really would like to live alone someday, even for a moment, because I think that the peace is probably is good. You know, sometimes it's like a linha tênue behind peace and behind solitude. You know, and that, I don't know. I would like to have the experience someday. And that's it. Let's go to the question number 2. Are you someone that usually needs company to do the things, or you like to do the things you like, or are you okay doing things on your own, and why? Can you start, Gabriel?
Yeah. So I like to be alone in my house, for example, in my bedroom. But when, for example, I need to another person, for example, for to study, you know, I don't like to study alone. It's very boring for me. So depends of the context, but in general, I like to study with another person. For example, it's not here. So nowadays we have technology, so you can call another person. You have many apps for this, Discord, Google Meet, Zoom as well. So there's many possibilities for to studying, for example, to share your screen, you know. So this is very good for me for to study, so for to improve my area, my career, you know, and in English as well. Sometimes I study with my cousin, and another day I study with my friend with English, for example. So it's very good to this. So I need to another person for studying, you know, for to play play games, for example, you need to another person for to share this community, you know. But I like to, for example, oh, bye, close the window, so boom, nobody here in my house, you know. So that's it for me. So maybe my father and my mother said for me, you, Gabriel, you are very strange person. So maybe I am, but okay, I'm okay in this. So I'm really happy. I don't know. Maybe I can find another ways. I don't know. That's it.
Translating the famous phrase in Portuguese, it's about this and everything is okay. Sobre isso, tá tudo bem. Anyway, I understand you, really understand you, because I am a big fan of particular. Oh my God, I don't know how to say this word.
Just no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm a big fan of the practically. I don't know if it's correct. Praticidade, and amazing. Finish the meeting. Okay, bye. No, we don't have this other things of presential meetings requires.
Yeah, and I just share one thing. For example, you said in the I'm sorry, 5 minutes ago, more or less, about the you want to have an experience for to be alone in your house or else. I had many experience of this, and another country too. I live in another country alone, so 1 year more or less. So it was terrible. I missed my father and my mother. It's crazy, but I miss it. I don't believe it, but I miss it because the solitary, I don't know, is very boring because there in this country, in Spanish, I just get out of my house for to work and come back. Just this every day. So it's very terrible, very terrible. So I was sickness. Really, I was sickness. So when I come back with my father, my mother house, so I cry, you know. So it's very crazy. So I don't believe this, but it's very crazy this thing. So just this. So when you start in this your life, for example, when you thought about this, you started to live in another house alone, for example, you have to think so much because it's difficult, it's very crazy. I don't know, just share this.
Can you imagine a new place, new country, new people, you don't know anyone. Oh my God, I can imagine it's some like this desesperating, experience sometimes. And about you, Wesley, can you answer the question number 2?
Yeah, sure. It depends of the action, the context as well. So, for example, if I'm working a project, for example, if it is a project, my job, for example, so I like to have someone to talk about, discuss the solutions, If it's something that I need to do myself, for example, go to the grocery store or something like that, I like to do alone, because I like to go. I am like a person that is direct to the point, I just go there, take the things that I need and go back. I don't like to how can I say, stay wandering in somewhere, So that's it. My answer is depends of the context. Context. some things you like to do with someone. If you have a girlfriend or boyfriend, you like, maybe you would like to share some moments, So that's a thing. Like I don't know, if you have to celebrate some achieve that you have, uh, something like that. So I think it depends of the context. I consider myself as an introspective person as well, but I don't. I can't live alone. I like my solitude. I high evaluate my solitude, but sometimes we need to uh, interact with someone. It's a human thing. We need to do that. That's it.
Yes, it's true. It's really true. And about you, Luis?
The question is if we can stay home alone.
No, is if you like to have company, if you need company to do the things, or if you like to do alone, by your own.
Yeah, I need
Going
I
to
need,
the market, solving some problems. Some people like to go alone, and other people like to go with someone.
I don't need I don't need company to solve my problems. I can solve my problems myself, but I need company to my psychology. I I'm a born leader. Ever in my course of language when I was a child, when I was working in a homework from my school, and I'm a born leader. I have more motivation when I do things leading people. I'm not a full ego. I'm not a full ego. For On contrary, I like people. I like of leader people, of have sympathy with people and help them. I help them and help them. I help myself, but I don't need them. I don't need them, but I like to help them.
Yeah, yeah. And about you, Nayara?
I don't have many friends. Actually, I only have two friends, I think. My husband works a lot, so the most things I do alone or with my dogs. But it's not good to be alone all the time, Sometimes I wish I could have friends to hang out with me or help me think about something in my life. Because if you stop to think about it, nobody does anything alone, So if you don't have friends or don't you know how to do how to do networking, I think say network nowadays. You are nothing if you don't have networking, for example, for your job, for your career, and there is a phrase that I love that I think it's alone we go faster we go faster, alone we go faster, but together we go farther. Like we need to the other people to do the things, and it's very difficult for me to be saying these things because I am a person who spend my whole life alone. I am a lone person, but today I see how important is to have friendship, like good friendship, of course. I am looking for a job, and my husband was too, and he got a great job because he met a guy, you know, and that it's alive. We need other people, but I think it's very difficult to deal with opinions different, for the opinions that we have. I think everybody needs do therapy. It's really important because it's not easy to deal with the different thoughts, and you think different than me, but we need the other people. We cannot live alone, like totally alone. It's not good for you. I know that sometimes we think, I can, I am able to live just by myself, but it's not true. This is not true, and I think we need to think about this.
Yes, we are social. We need social interactions. It's our biology, and in my case, I prefer 100% to do the things alone, because I really like to have the control of the situation. And this is a wrong thing. I know I am treating this in therapy, but for me it's so much easier when I have to do the things alone, because I can make the decisions, and I don't know, I don't like to. For example, let me share an example. Last month, my boss said to me, Edita, I will give you a responsibility. You have to talk to every person in the team to correct some things in the systems, because at the hospital, we deal with 9 systems. And sometimes, of course, we are not robots. We make mistakes. We do something wrong in the system, and there was a list of mistakes to correct, and I had to go to every person in the team and ask them to correct their mistakes. And I think, oh my God, if I go to talk to everyone and ask to correct and keep asking again, and people will oh my God, I forgot, reclamar. How is reclamar? I forgot. Complain, yes. People will complain. And I decided to correct myself. I correct all the things, because for me, I prefer to sit in the front of the computer and correct the mistakes of everyone than ask to everyone in particular and ask, because for me it's more stressful, have to work in team. I am not a person who likes to work in a team. I prefer to do the things alone. And I finished the corrections in, I don't know, like 30 minutes. And I went to my boss office and I said, here, it's all done. And she asked, already, but everyone correct? No, I did this because for me it's better. I prefer to do the job than ask for everyone, because the people of my job is terrible for work. Anyway, I am on YouTube and probably they are watching, or no, thanks God. But anyway, I am reading, Wesley. You can use technology. Yes, I could be, but it will be more work for me. So it was faster doing the things. Anyway, guys, but I prefer, for example, if I had to go to the downtown, buying some things, or going to the banks or something, I prefer to go alone, because I hate when I am doing something and someone who is with me said, oh, let's do this in this way, and this thing doesn't make sense, for me, and I feel like, why? So I feel stressful, and anyway, I prefer to go alone. That's me. So guys, let's go to the question number 3. Oh my God, all this time and we answered 2 questions. Wow. Question number 3. What are the benefits of spending time with yourself? Luis, can you start now?
Yeah, I can. The benefits. Benefits, the word. Is benefits the word?
Yes, benefits. Benefits. I don't know.
The benefits is that you see that you auto doer. I can I say in this form auto doer.
I didn't understand. Can you repeat?
When we say something, we're the actor. We're the actor. We do. We add the AR in the final, né? Yeah, and do more plus ER stay doer. Can I say like this?
Are you talking about grammar rules, right? I am the
Yeah.
wrong person to ask this.
Yeah.
Nayara, you are the queen of the grammar, so please help us.
Oh my God, no, I'm not the queen of nothing. Oh my God. But the question number 3 is right.
No, Luis is having some
Question of
Questions.
grammar.
Yeah.
Yeah, the questions of grammar is when we do something like for example lie. We lie, we're a liar.
Yes.
Is it? So when do we're a doer.
No, I think no, this word doesn't exist.
So I create a word.
Yeah, you created a word.
So
What? I don't say in Portuguese what you trying to say.
autocapaz.
Oh my God, I don't know.
So all my pronto. Yes, pronto.
You are so you're self able, you know?
Yeah, self-able. Yeah, self-able.
I don't know.
Yes, deserve. When we're alone, we see we're safe able to do all things, but at the same time, you see the people are important to psychology because our biology, and at the same time, you have better relationships, like I said on the first. You don't when you don't need them, you don't how can I say cobrar? We don't cobramos eles.
I forgot. No,
Essa,
I forgot how to say this, you know?
Achei engraçado essa
I
palavra
think
de
it's charge someone.
charge.
Yeah, I think it is. I don't know. I don't have sure.
Yeah, when you don't charge them, they feel themselves free and they like you because this. You don't charge them, so they're free and you're free to have decisions. To have decisions that and you don't feel like dependent of the other.
Yeah. And you, Gabriel, can you answer this question now?
Actually, this question is a mix, I believe. For example, depends of the situation. In my case, for example, every day I'm alone, so this is not included with me. But for example, I give an example for some people, kind of people, for example, like so much to go to parties every day, workaholics, no, lifestyle, so many many things for your whole life. So this kind of people, for example, sometimes he needs to stay alone for to keep mentalizing, to do some yoga, I don't know what else. So to uh to keep your soul, I don't know exactly the expression of this, for to be more, so more calm. Because I have a cousin, for example, every day he works every day, and he get out for 2 parties every day. So very crazy. This guy sleep, for example, 2 hours, 3 hours, really, believe, and go to the gym. So it's very crazy, this guy. So I don't know. So, for example, this kind of person needs to. I don't have energy for that. What is it? What is this?
Going to
Okay. Yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah, yeah. It's very, very crazy. So, for example, I believe, in my opinion, I believe this kind of person, this kind of people, needs to spend the time with yourself, if your mind to be calm, because the life is not this. Probably he sickness in the future, so you have to be fine. That's it. So I understand this in the question. I don't know exactly.
yeah. And about you, Wesley?
Yeah, I agree with Gabriel. I think it depends. Depends what you do with your time, because, for example, if you are working yourself, if you are take care of your health, your future, and take care of your family, probably you will have a good future, and you will have a lot of benefits. You could be happy. I don't know. Everyone have their own way to live. But in another way, if you just waste your time drinking and eating junk food, for example, this is the opposite. You don't have any benefits of your actions. So we need to take care of us in a good way.
Yeah. And you, Nayara?
Um, First, I would like to say that people don't like to listen. Nowadays people just like to talk, and I think we need more empathy. And we need have be more patient about the other thoughts and these things, because I think the world in general, it's a lot of information, and we do many things in the same time. So sometimes we need to stop and think about yourselves, and I think it's good to spend time alone and to think about the things that we have to improve. And I have been alone at home since the beginning of this year, because I'm not working, I'm just a student. And that made me think about many things about my life and the way that I behave with the other people. And I reflect on things that I should improve, because if I'm fine with myself, I can be able for do better things for the other people. And I start to care about myself. Like I go to the gym, and I take care about my healthy, my food, my healthy food. I just eat healthy food and these things. And I think it's important to care about yourself, like spend this time with yourself, because we need we need the other people. We need to share the things and make a relationship and this thing. So we need to be good with yourselves first.
Yes, yes, I totally agree with you. Especially in the crazy routine that we live now, right? It's so important having this time of self-care. So welcome back, guys. How was the conversation in another run? Diego, how was the conversation for you?
It's a good opportunity to improve yourselves because this subject it's very interesting to reflect and organize your ideas and the mind. It's very, very good.
Yes, I love topics like this that makes us reflect about our lives. And anyway, and about you, Sonia, do you prefer to do the things alone, or you like to have a company?
I prefer to do many things alone, but I enjoy the company of my husband, my friends, and my family too. But I need my own time to doing my stuff and to be alone with me.
Amazing. And about you, Julia, for you, being alone is like a punishment or an opportunity to
Opportunity of sure. I really like to spend time alone, and I like to when I am able to do that because it's not every day that I can. And it was very interesting to talk about it and reflect with the other persons.
Great. Anderson, how was the conversation for you? Have you answered every question, guys, in the breakout room?
We answered until the number 6 almost, but me and Diego have been answering the 6, I think. About conversation, it's so good for me to improve myself and know new peoples, and think we no caminho certo. I don't know how can I say this, but it's for pleasure to me. Prazer para mim. At all.
So Ellen, and about you are from house, right?
Yeah, for me it was very good. The conversation, the comments about the topic, the Julia, Sonia, Diego, and Shanderson was very good. I like to have this exchange with them. Yeah, that's it. The topic was amazing.
Yes. Lara nailed. I love it, the topic too. So guys, I put the link of the survey in on the chat, right? Please answer give me your feedback and answer the survey. It's really important to us hosts. And it was a pleasure having this time with you. Just to remember, my meetings is on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Tomorrow we will have feel invited to join me, and that's it. It was a pleasure. I wish you all a good night, a good week, and see you later. Bye bye.